check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Atlanta Falcons and the San Francisco 49ers on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They'll throw to begin with Purdy. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo.
So you work all week on your opening script, Mike, and what happens? Well, that opening script is going to have to wait until your second possession. The defense comes out with a big stop early. They get the interception, and now it's the opposing team going out looking to take this early lead.
He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. 18 yards on the connection. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And a Falcon first down.
Laporta in motion. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
Every rookie that finds themselves in the lineup, Mike, they're trying to make plays that keep them in the lineup. Continue to show your coaches they can trust you as a young player in this league, and he continues to make plays like this. He's going to find himself in the lineup more and more often as the year unfolds.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. It's going to be third. They need one. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he will get into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. That touchdown number 19 on the year. Gonzalez tacks on the extra point. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Look wide. Get this one complete. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Mitchell. Finds room inside the 40. And he will score. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, San Francisco.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5. From the gun, it's Penix. Right side, that's Laporta, the tight end. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
First down. A gain of 7. First down at the line.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Atlanta.
First down.
From the gun, here is Penix. Now, deep ball for London. That is hot. What a throw. Drake London. Touchdown, Falcons. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Now Gonzalez to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Falcons will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Quick throw, taken in. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Now a 3rd and 2. He'll get this out wide. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 19 yards. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, 49ers.
First and 10 at the 38.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Falcons' 31-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go, boy. 12.
On 2nd down, a run with Mitchell. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Beanie Bishop there on the tackle.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Yep, go ahead. Yellow.
Purdy now on 3rd and 2. Rolling right. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Got his man at the 6. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
The 49er first down.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And he's in. Jacob Elliott. Touchdown, 49ers. The extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the 49ers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Jamal Agnew now to return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. Out wide, that's Robinson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 23.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6. They run over center with Robinson. And he'll be brought down past the 30. That is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, Penix. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
This returnable for Hartman. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Another run here with Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That is a big gain for the 49ers. And even 30 yards.
29-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind. And while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Get set. Yellow. Stop.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's going to be intercepted. He gets free. He's inside the 30. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Gonzalez now for the point after.
Zane Gonzalez lining up for the extra point.
It's up and through. And the Falcons have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now Watkins on the return. Now an opening has the 30. And he brings this back all the way to midfield.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 41-yard line.
Purdy quickly to Ayuk. Down to the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, San Francisco. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Agnew on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix. With the left side, he gets back to Mooney. Look him up on a second down and 8.
Brings up second and 8 at the 25-yard line.
Now Penix. Open man, he's got Agnew. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. 11 yards on the connection there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And the Falcon first down.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. That's a short one, caught by Laporta. Now a timeout. That's their first, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he will finally be brought down at the Niners' 30-yard line.
6 yards.
Now a signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
At the 30-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Mooney in motion. They'll throw on first down with Penix. The catch is made. It's Agnew. And he'll be ripped out of bounds after a gain of 6. Zane Gonzalez on to try the field goal. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. The Gonzalez kick is good. And the Falcons get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Good snap, good hold, really good operation by the specialist. Gives this offense the lead right before the halftime break. Now the question will be, can they build on this as they try to close this game out as we look forward to the second half?
Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Three points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This taken at the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Penix now off the bootleg. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. And Dangling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. It's a big run by Robinson. 39 yards.
Really nice job getting this ball out to the edge. And then once he's able to get clear of the D-line, get vertical and accelerate down the sideline.
And he's in! Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. That his second touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
A shotgun snap, and they give it to Mitchell. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Jalen Walker there to make the play.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. And unable to connect this. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And this is caught on the sideline. Good for the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down.
Get set. 11, 18, watch out.
They're indeed going for this. It's Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed. They surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down.
7-yard line.
They'll throw again with Purdy. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
At the 39-yard line.
Throwing again is Purdy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
18! Get!
Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. We're going to go play action with Penix. Quick throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 46. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll run it here with Robinson. Open space to the 35. And he's got another one. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. And this spectacular season continues. Now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year, a number very few backs have reached in the history of the NFL. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Whoa. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Outside. Yellow. 22. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy on first down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's to the end zone. Runs incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Ready? 19.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On 3rd down, Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Atlanta.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league. Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
That one is caught by Mooney. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Zane Gonzalez on to try the field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now Watkins on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 for Purdy. He's going to try it here again. That is caught. And he will go all the way. Keaton Mitchell, touchdown, 49. That's his second touchdown tonight. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year.
The 49ers will line up.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
The onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On the give, it's Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
But up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
On second down, Penix escaping to his left. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
16-yard line.
From the gun, here is Penix. Moving to his left. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. It's second down. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he will score again. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Gonzalez tacks on the extra extra point. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
To throw on first down is Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards. And another first down.
49er first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Watch out! Yellow.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jacob Alley. Touchdown, San Francisco. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
The kicker on for the extra
Well,
point.
Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Agnew on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. So now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now Penix on third and long. Right side, that's Laporta, the tight end. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35.
It's a gain 20.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. The Niners use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
And this is third down.
Now Penix. He'll air it out down the middle. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. The Falcons send their punting unit out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchdown, and it will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll go play action with Purdy. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds.
13 yards on the play.
13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Yellow.
First and 10. Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Play action. Here's Purdy. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. He's got it! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. So time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with.
At the 18-yard line.
Yellow. Yellow.
Back to the air again is Purdy. He's got it inside the 5. And he will score. Game on. George Kittle. Touchdown. 49ers.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
So time here for the onside kick just in front of the 2-minute warning. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Laporta in motion. On the ground, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up second and
9. Here's a second and 9. Another run here for Robinson. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
They'll try and throw it with... Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the first down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on the other side.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Now it's Mitchell. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Mitchell. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
He'll run. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
A gain of a yard.
The Niners will use their third and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. They'll come up for second and 9.
21. Yellow.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Rush to his right, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open window.
He's hit after the catch to the ball. Touchdown. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. Got us beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, no treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. Got us beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of eyes. Keep the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols, get exposed through code and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my